Maybe it's better to just trade it. Increase my power by 8, by 4. Let's just play Priest again. We played Priest for 3 hours. Just kidding. What are we looking for? Legendary Murloc Excavation, which we did yesterday. Oh man, never lucky. Instead we just get Doc Holiday, which is very strong. I actually like Scar. If the last opponent, 2 opponents ago we played, had a Scar, his deck would have been unbeatable. He had 14 Menacing Nimbuses drafted. Drez is a cool guy, but, well, cool isn't necessarily the exact word I would use, but he is a guy. Alright, we gotta pay attention. I gotta pay a little more attention in the draft. Also, people do play Mercenaries. It's a sleep game. You're a sleep stream, and that's a good thing. Yeah, people play Mercenaries. I've never said that people don't play Mercenaries, but not enough people played Mercenaries or bought enough stuff from Mercenaries for them to continue developing for it, which is a shame. It'd be better if it could stick around, right? Totem here because you won't get a dupe of it. Let's take a fire elemental instead. I like the way you think. Honestly, I could see taking an Acolyte of Pain here. Just when you have some singularly powerful cards. Getting a little bit of card draw can be nice. Like even when you have this crappy card on turn 2 or 3, maybe it gives you an extra draw to find Doc Holiday. But, I don't know, Totem can be somewhat serviceable, maybe. Maybe. I like Crash of Thunder. Farsight's another one of those cards too, where it's like, yeah, maybe just YOLO it on 3, draw your Doc Holiday. Just a little bit of raw card draw in a deck that is a singleton deck with a huge payoff can be more valuable, I think. But I'll take the better card. This is sort of interesting. I love Watcher and I love Glaciate. I would guess we're more likely to see another Watcher than another Glaciate. And I also think Glaciate is a bit better. Hitting the 8 mana 3/5 is just game winning. But there's other good hits. You can hit Colligorn, just an 8/8 rush that deals 8 honorable kills, pretty good. I think Proto Drake is in. There's just some huge, incredibly powerful 8 drops, so I'll just take it. Champion is okay. Sediment is actually okay, right, in Shaman? I find this card to be underwhelming. Very difficult to find the time to forge it. Very difficult to find the time to get any value out of it. And then it's like, if you're trying to just proactively develop a board instead of reactively remove stuff from the board, I feel like it just all dies. It never lives. I've never generated a 4/2 from this that lives until like the next turn. It's great if you're using it to kill, you know, an 8/8 or whatever, using 2 of them, or to trade into a whatever, a 1/4 taunt and then have them free kill it or whatever the next turn. But it just feels like it never works. I'm gonna take the sediment here, I think. It's more fun. Plus, I think I might get another one of those. Even though it's an epic, it feels like you might. Jade Lightning, a lot less good when you can't take Jade, multiple Jades. Deconstructor's okay too. It's kind of good with Totem. But in a pinch, sometimes it's nice to just have a little bit of burn. A way to kill a 2/3 that's buffing stuff, or a 4/3 that's buffing stuff, right? Sometimes you just want to kill something. Love Turn the Tides. I love Sleep Breaker too. It's interesting. I have the Eroded Sediment, so 2-drop elementals get that much better. I think Turn the Tides is probably more likely to. We're probably more likely to see another one. I think drafting with Highlander decks is actually really fun and interesting. It's like you have to make these kind of like minimal decisions between good cards. It's like more impactful than it would normally be when these cards are like really close, but one's a little better, but maybe one's a little more common. You can kind of make some educated guesses on ways to still maybe get a copy of those things. Uldum's out, so you can discover Zephrys. You could always discover Zephrys, because the sets that are in, I believe, don't matter. I believe it treats the standard card pool as the sets from the past. Like, the sets that aren't in standard are the sets that are from the past, regardless of what sets are in Arena. But yeah, you should be able to discover Zeph either way, I believe. I don't like Tidal Wave. In general, I think people overvalue and overrate Tidal Wave. I suppose in a deck with Doc Holiday, it gets a little bit better, because sometimes you're just looking for, like, you know, the way to just live an extra turn and turn that corner with like an extra taunt that's a little bigger, and then you drop a Fire Ellie, and then you're just out of range of dying. But it's just so expensive. Like, the games you're losing, or that I'm losing, it's like Sludge on 2, Sludge on 3, 4 mana 7/7. Like, Tidal Wave's just more often than not, I feel like, a dead card. And then what else did we lose to? An 8 mana 32 8. Sorry, a 9 mana 8/32 Wind Fury, Lifesteal, Mega Wind Fury, Rush. And we beat that one, but you know, stuff like that's out there. It just feel like 3 damage AoE is not enough. So I do like having one of these too. You know, if we get a couple overload cards, it's nice. It was kind of insane when Pack the House was in. I thought it was an underrated card. Just, you know, the off chance of getting a 6 or a 5 mana Pack the House was so game breaking. Even though 7 mana Pack the House was game breaking too. Frostbite's great. The other two suck. Robes suck. I don't want to talk about robes. I love Elixir. I'd run a Hippogriff, but I wouldn't be excited about it. But Elixir's great. We want, what's that card called? We want Hex. We want the Tumbleweed. There's the Hex we wanted. I really like Stone Drake too. And Lightning Storm is a nice card to have as well. Kind of want them all. I've already got 2 6s, which makes me want the Stone Drake a little bit less. I'm a big fan of it. Thing is, I feel like you're more likely to get offered these cards, another copy of them, than you are to get offered another copy of Stone Drake. Reflexes, yeah, we want a reflex. I'm going to take the Stone Drake, and I'm going to make a bold prediction. I'm going to put a Redbeard guarantee that we'll see another Hex. I think Spirit Mount is actually quite a strong card at times. Be better if we had taken the Lightning Storm. I like Gorilla Bot too. We have currently 0 mechs, which makes me, in this moment, like it a lot less. I think I'll just take a Spirit Mount here. Oh yeah, I love the Minecraft Cruiser. Would love to generate draft a few more elementals. We want Menacing Nimbus. 1 Nimbus would be huge. Eye of Chaos over Zap, sure. We want another offering of that 4 mana 4/4 that gives us more tendies. Flame Revenant actually kind of appealing here. Totemic's pretty common, so you might see another one. We have Sleepbreaker, we have Sediment, we have Minecraft Cruiser. That's insane. I'm going to take that. And I guess Totemic's not even that good, right? Like, it's good, but not great. Let's take Revenant. Kind of like Gatekeeper. Talk about it. In general, I just like Gatekeeper. I wouldn't mind an Ancestral Knowledge either. But like when you have a couple singularly powerful cards, being able to just have an extra 4 or 5 rolls to find your Doc Holiday can be a big deal. I like that. Ancestral Knowledge sort of works in the same way. You just get to draw 2 more raw cards out of your deck and maybe find it. So I wouldn't mind it, but we do kind of want an Overload card or 2 to feel like we're getting value from that. But we have enough Discover that we might find 1. But I like this card. I would consider a Frostbite over a Cutter, but since it's a dupe, I don't have any interest. Oh yeah, we want the 5/4 that spawns cows. I like Cutter a lot too, and it just thins the deck. We might be able to take a duplicate of a spell, maybe. Maybe we get a second, like, Frostbite over total garbage, and then it's like you have even better odds of maybe hitting it when you need it. Ideally, we don't, man, I think Crash of Thunder's quite a bit better than Ogre, but maybe it's not that much better. It might not even be better. Like, at some point, it gets a little redundant having too much AoE. Like, you just can't do anything proactive. So maybe for that reason, we just take the Ogre. And more so for Doc Holiday consideration, right? X is not that common. Oh, it's common. In fact, it's common. Next pick. Darn it. I thought that was going to work. We could take that Elemental, which is decent. With a couple of... Well, we have, like, 1 card right now that really cares about Elementals early. But we could still get the 5/4. We could get some other crap. The difference is taking the Scout here, because we just don't want a second Golganeth. But I think I'll just take another Elemental. Sure, why not? There's an Elemental for us. I like it a lot more than Hippogriff. And we do have our Highlander intact still. It's getting easier, or maybe it's getting harder, maybe, actually. As you get more and more cards that are good, and you don't, you know. But, you know, getting almost done with the picking. Let's grab this Totem Goliath. Oh, no. I really want that Flame Remnant. I'm not going to take it, but I really want it. I like this Totem Goliath a lot, too. I think this card's cool. Looks like a big cupcake every time I see it. Do I take Bomber? Maybe I just take Raid Leader. I've never taken Bomber again after that last Bomber, if you remember that. After our last Bomber. Healing Wave, garbage. Grim Necromancer, garbage. Ruin Dagger, not great. Who's that? I'm gonna grab the Dagger. Got the Tumbleweed, which is a big deal. Happy to have the Tumbleweed. Got the Living Prairie, which is a big deal. Don't really want a second Sediment. Got the Infested Watcher back, which is a big deal. Could take the Champion of Storms without Lightning Reflexes. I think Champion's kind of doo-doo. We have one nature spell there that can discover a nature spell. We have two nature spells. We really don't have a lot of nature spells even in our deck. So I think I like this more anyway. Okay, well, we're not getting a duplicate, so that's nice. So we just have to make one more pick without a duplicate because we can't get a duplicate of our Duel's Treasure. I think I will take a Molten Blast. I have 2 instances of spell damage, not that it's the biggest deal. I just, you know, I don't want any of these cards. No Hex? Next pick Hex. Watch this. Okay, maybe no Hex. Smug Senior, Dehydrate, or Corruptor. I don't really want the Smug. I just don't really like that card anymore. We have 3 6s already, and they're all better than it, I think. We have no Dragons, is that correct? No Dragons. So we take a Dehydrate, which is a fine card, and it's not a duplicate. And then our last pick will be our Duel's Treasure. If you haven't seen a lot of Arena this meta, our last pick is guaranteed to be a Duel's Treasure. One of 36. So let's see which one we get. Stone Drake is a dragon? Yeah, Stone Drake is a dragon and an elemental. So we do have one, as I just said. No, I'm just kidding. I guess I forgot him. Our Duel's Treasure is Holy Book. Or we could take Greedy Pickaxe here. You know, honestly, Greedy Pickaxe gets a bit worse when you're trying to do Doc Holiday things, because, you know, if you play the Doc Holiday on turn 4, 5, 6, and then draw the Greedy Pickaxe, and it's dead, right? I think this card's decent, but I haven't been able to find a time where I could take it yet, so maybe it's not that good. I think it's one of the, it's lower tier treasure, but I think it has really high potential. It's just like really high risk and high reward. If you can play it and then capitalize on it, it's really strong. Like, but you have to play it on 4, probably. It's got to be in your opening hand. It's a sort of card, like, it could probably be like, you know, this card starts in your opening hand, or draw this at the start of the game or something. I don't know if that would be too good. You'd still kind of be doing nothing on 4. But Holy Book is like probably the 2nd or 3rd best treasure, so I'm going to take that. And like somebody mentioned, we didn't get a Hex. We didn't get offered another Hex after I passed a Hex. Nor did we get offered another Lightning Storm. This is a very different card than Hex, though, because it's more like a giant minion that destroys a minion than it is a cheap removal spell, right? Holy Book's the best pick? Yeah, clearly Holy Book's the best. Our curve's not bad. Like, well, our curve's bad in the sense that we have too many 5s, not enough 4s, and maybe not enough good early game, maybe enough, it's not sure about that, but it doesn't stop our, doesn't contribute to our too many 5s problem, at least. Zero the Roller. Thank you, Zero the Roller. I do like going into a deck and game with an active Doc Holiday whenever I draw it. Typically, when I have had it, which is probably like 4 or 5 times, I feel like it's very rarely active without the caveat of needing to draw a dude. Hard mull for the Doc? Yeah, kind of. I would keep things like Flame Revenant, Disciple probably, definitely Sleep Breaker. We don't have that many real 2-drops. 3s, I would probably keep maybe Gaslight Gatekeeper, because we can just re-roll our hand if we don't have it. It's a little, can be a little dicey if you keep Gaslight and then draw your Doc and then can't play your 3. You could fall too far behind, so it might not be a keep, I guess. Do I play this? I mean, I shouldn't have played it because I could have unoverloaded. But then this just dies unless you roll a taunt, and that's kind of bad too. Just let's just get the Doc on curve, and that's probably what's most important. Well, that would have worked out pretty poorly for me.
Here comes the drop.
Alright, Doc, here comes the Doc. Deck Tracker. Sorry, what's that about Deck Tracker? What do you want me to do? I mean, deck tracker's on screen, right? Is that the best 4 you can get? Probably not, but it might be close. Love your name, Schmagoigel. It's so cute. No Nimbuses and no living mountains. Yes, having one living mountain and one Nimbus would be cool. I would like to get rid of Ogre and put in a mountain. I would like to get rid of like Raid Leader and put in a Nimbus. And then I feel like, I mean, the deck's still pretty good, but I feel like it's much better, huh? Monpal is nice to have. You do have a Hex. I do. I have a Hex. I summoned a Toad. That's what you're saying? What does the staff do? It used to be a 2/9 weapon. Now it's a 1/9 weapon. And what it does is every time you swing it, it summons a bigger and bigger taunt. So we summoned a 1/1 taunt last turn. Now we summon a 2/2. The next one will summon a 3/3 and so on. So like on, you know, the first swing, it's not very good. On the second swing, it's not very good. On the third swing, it starts to get pretty good. On the fourth swing, it's like, oh, this is pretty fair. And then if you can just swing the entire durability of the weapon, it's just like, here's a free 7/7. Okay, your opponent deals with it. They use like, you know, all their cards, all their removal. Here's a free 8/8. It's like at some point they just lose the ability to respond. Because we just don't have to invest the mana. I'm gonna hero power here because a healing totem is so valuable. Another 3/2 might just get caught up in like a Fan of Knives or another Skulker. At some point it gets a little bit kind of redundant. I mean, I'd still have, because like sometimes you play it and you just push a lot of damage really quickly and you kill them. You stop them from being able to draw their stuff. But again, the healing totem was so valuable. Summons Jade Frogs, yeah, basically. Like, summons an even larger green man. Now I will say, I must mention, because I don't always have this card, it is a top 10 flavor fail in Hearthstone, in all of Hearthstone. Particularly Hearthstone Arena, the mode that actually matters. Because it doesn't summon red frogs. So they cheaped out on the art. They really did. So I'm going to have to hold them accountable and put it on my list of flavor fails. Coming to a Redbeard YouTube video near you very soon. Very soon. Can you moo like the cows? I can. But I won't. Is this better? Probably not. These must do something, right? Trade one here, maybe. Trade one here, maybe. Freeze something. Swing something. Totem something. It's like, I want to use this to get rid of a taunt or a Deathwing or something. There are 100 Treant arts, and they couldn't bother with another frog one. They couldn't bother. They just couldn't bother. Have you done your daily mewing exercises? I have not done my daily mewing exercises. Where did that fucking Rhea Straza go? Every time I cast this card, I immediately regret it. What did somebody do against me? I don't know. But I kill his mech. Like, leaving up the mech, I may regret that. You know, he may just magnetize it. He might have, like, I don't know, Mimrion plus another mech, and then gives it Wind Fury and Divine Shield and all this crap. I don't want to deal with that. I get a 6/6 as well, right? Like, I mean, did I mention that part already? When did you move? Your chair seems like it's in a new spot. I moved to Oregon 2 years and like 2 months ago. I inverted my camera 2 months ago. So that's probably what you're thinking. God, holy book counter. Let's do that. Let's do this. Still got your kitty friend. Yeah, he was here a lot last night. I didn't see him this afternoon. I haven't seen him yet. My guess is we'll probably start seeing him, at least in the short term, a little less. it was so cold. I think whenever he was stuck out, he was looking for somewhere to spend inside for long periods. But now it's been kind of temperate, moderate. Is that a word? Moderate temperature? What? Well, we were just seeing him so much. I don't think he's gonna need. I don't think he's gonna want to stay in here for 12 hours. You know, because it's snowing outside, or ice, hail, or I don't think there will be a lot of crashing trees and stuff. Less Sebastian. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm speculating. Maybe it's gonna be, you know, since it's a little warmer, he'll be outside a lot, and maybe he'll want to visit more. Maybe he'll be cooped up in another house a little less. Let's see what the weather's even gonna be like here.
My elements are frightful.
I mean, it's gonna be rainy.
Doomhammer.
He doesn't like the rain. The temperature's nice. It's gonna be like mid 50s, high 50s one day. Hard mole? I don't think it's a hard mole. I think it's a mostly hard mole. I think you could make some small argument. Sorry, I'm trying to pull out a nose hair. I think you could make some small argument to keep the 3 mana deal 2. The card is just so weak. It's one of the weakest cards in our deck. Let's see. Give him treats. Oh yeah, he gets treats. And sometimes I feed him if I see him. If it seems like he hasn't eaten. Yeah, I can tell when he hasn't been fed. He has a certain mannerisms. He'll go like straight to the kitchen. You know what? I'm gonna coin these. It could save me 4 health. It could also just help me make more efficient trades, maybe. What's the name of El Cato? His name is Sebastian. His owner named him Filbert, but he doesn't like that. He doesn't. I think he thinks it's kind of. It's like that's kind of a weird name for a cat. Who feeds you? I eat whatever he doesn't eat out of the cat dish. Lately, he hasn't been leaving anything for me. But it's probably for the best because I've been so fat. Cat even knowing what its name is, he does not respond to his name. We never had a cat that responded to their name. But all the dogs seem to. Why is that? Are dogs smarter than cats? Or do they just like wired differently? Like, what's the deal with that? Keep in mind, I like cats and dogs, so maybe I need to emergency do that. Anything that could like destroy minions or freeze a minion just gives you an extra swing with Doc, and that could be a big deal. Filbert? Yeah, Filbert. Filbert's a really good name for a turtle, but I don't know if it's a great name for a cat. That taunt kind of shreks me, huh? I guess what I can do is swing into it, and then if he's just going face and he's like, well, I gotta push damage, I can at least shoot it this way and swing again. Cats ignore their name. All cats in my complex never want to come around. They're scared of everyone. He was very scared at first, although he did hang out a lot outside. He was very scared when people would approach him, but now he knows I'm gonna be nice to him. You say cats can understand you're calling them, but they don't want to come. Well, he doesn't even turn his head. Oh, that's bad for me. I have a some cards that could help. Oh my god, what a disaster. Freeze this? Can always shoot that. Yeah, I guess it's not that bad. I could also get some like beneficial bounces. I hate this game sometimes, man. I really do. Other times I really enjoy it. Bounce left. Bounce somewhere else. Hit my Doc Holiday first. At least let me see more of the animation. Imagine some big fleshy giant comes along and tries to rename you. I wouldn't respond either. I guess, yeah, to him I probably am a giant, huh? To him I probably have a giant heart instead of just an enlarged heart. Shoot it, trade it. Hit it, whack it. Shoot it. Play it now. Trade it. Trade it. Trade it. Kill it. Push 1. You can say the cat's name before giving them a treat or food. They are more receptive during positive experiences. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. He doesn't need to respond to his name. He just... It's fine. Let him do what he wants to do. Scientists have seen that cats just see us as bigger cats and are scared of us most of the time. I don't need to be afraid of me. Dang it. Bobby. God dang it, Bobby. Propane and propane accessories here.
Lord of Skies, hear our plea. Handle it.
Goes there. That goes there. Dude, I can't swing. You're blocking me here. Alright, healing totem looks nice if I can roll it. Mont summoning ward. Oh, if anybody's new to the stream and they have not hit the follow button and would consider hitting the follow button, and you're a real person, not a bot, please consider doing so now. It will help me out. Yeah, when I cast that card, I drew it again immediately. Now he cast it, he's drawing it immediately. Pulling an elemental dragon is cool. I'll take Alec here. I don't really want to.
Strike thee down.
I don't want to take any more damage. I don't think I'm going to lose or die to damage, but maybe. I took 24 damage from a mage yesterday that had 0 minions on board at the start of their turn, and I had 6 minions on board, and most of them were gigantic taunts and legendary treasures and stuff. What if I'm a real person, but my name is just a bunch of 7s because my parents are numerologists? That's possible. That can happen. It happened to a friend of mine. His name was 42. What's poppin', Redbeard? Welcome back from your band, Black Force. 196 hours, but hey, you know what? I hope you learned your lesson. Would you get a python for a pet? I would not. I don't find pythons to be... Ask Taz, though. If she wants a python, I guess that's fine. Maybe 1 python's enough for her, though. Let's hope. You know what I'm talking about?
Thrall versus the Lich King.
Tasmy likes all animals,
None shall escape my wrath.
but I don't know if she likes...
For Doomhammer.
I don't know if she likes... them. I already got one. True, true. Anybody here could confirm or deny, but definitely confirm the legend of Redbeard's gigantic hog. It would be Tasman. Or maybe Poet. He has bought many erotic photographs. Sorry. No, if it's a nose hair, a mustache hair. Oh my god, that just hurt so badly. That's an animal? Yes. Oh god, I got something. 4-inch long nose hair. It's making my eyes water.
Is someone there?
Alright, show me that Doc Holiday. My nose is itching so much.
I'm losing it.
Okay, maybe I'm good. Oh my god. Now my eyes watering like crazy. Oh my god. Alright, I'm coming back after this game, I think. No elemental for me. Oh, Doc Holiday would be a delightful draw here. Shit. I tempo that out? I guess not.
You don't pick the one. It's your time now.
Oh, food. God, am I supposed to do that? I don't know. Why is it a turn too late? Weapon into new weapon, that sucks. I mean, it's great, but it sucks. Got the taunt. Oh, God. Is Kazakhstan bugged? I believe so, sadly. Hopefully they fix him. I don't know if they have intentions of fixing him, but hopefully. Get me the thing that eats the thing. Is Red smoking when he turns off the cam? My eyes started watering. My nose was itching. Sometimes I eat or drink something off cam.
Elements guide me.
Big money. Big money. I'm gonna take the taunt. I know he can honor kill it, but I'll summon something. An elemental drake or some minion that can help me trade back into it, maybe. Oh, that was... No, I don't count. That doesn't count as playing an elemental. That's a problem.
Already attacked.
How is he bugged? He deletes your deck but doesn't give you any treasures. I don't know exactly how to describe it. I guess because the treasures aren't in, there's nothing for him to discover, I guess is the way it's seen. And hero power my 2-1, he can whack my 6-5. But if he's whacking anything, it doesn't really matter, right? Like he's just gonna die. Six. That's not good. Yeah, that's not good, especially if you took him already. Good news is you might complete the use of the weapon quest this game. Do I have a weapon quest? Never mind. Sorry, I killed him too fast. That red beard. Wow, we've been on for 4 hours already? Man, Hearthstone has been fun. Is that scary? I'm a little scared.
Thrall versus
This achievement for using all the charges. Oh, is there? Well, I'm not on my main account, so. I want to keep just a 2-mana 2/2. Probably not. It's fun when you're winning, but I've been having fun this meta even when we're not winning. Like, I mean, our first run went... Our bad priest went 8. That was cool. Our,
Arena seems more consistent and not so soul-breaking to play these days.
our last run went 6, but that was another bad priest. That wasn't a very good priest deck. Arena seems more consistent, not so soul-breaking to play. I think it's not consistent still. It's inconsistent. Because, like, at the end of the day, if you get a bad legendary, or if you get a bad treasure, or a combination of 2 bad, you know, your deck feels pretty, pretty disadvantaged.
Is someone there?
Got the coin back, which is actually kind of nice. I didn't want to give up the coin, but I think I'd rather have a 3/4 than a 4/3. You can coin out the Sky Talon, but then he just gets another one, so... we will have this guy. That's a little better. But yeah, I don't know. It's always going to be... certain people are going to like certain metas and whatnot, right? Like, people are going to like some things and dislike others. Kind of can't really do anything about it. I'm just happy that for some reason I'm enjoying it. And thank you for the bits, Killer. I appreciate that. I do. I do. We hit here. We don't care where it goes. Play the 1, we kill it. No, we play the 1, we hit here. Then we shoot this one? No, I don't really want to do that. We have to do this in the right order. We have to run this. Because I think if I shoot that one, I think I can lose the 1/1s, but maybe that's okay. Okay, either way. This is coming down, and this is hitting here. And then we're shooting here. He's just gonna kill this. I guess it's like the same thing. Maybe this way there's more minions on board, so there's better odds of it not hitting the 3/1. I guess there's... Yeah, because there's always going to be the same odds of it hitting my face if he wants. Yeah. This start is crazy. Trog, Plague Strike, Coin Thessarian? No. I have the coin. Oh, he forged. Did he forge? And then Thessarian? I mean, our start's been pretty good too. We played, well, I mean, I played a River Croc, and then a Spider Tank, and then 2 cards from 6 years ago. Okay, maybe my start hasn't been as good. But this card's good. That's huge that he got a turd. Maybe it's good for him. This will unfreeze. I get clocked for 5 and then he develops something else. I think I'll just take the Alec here. A little dicey that I can't really go back into it right now. Find a Hex.
That's incredible.
I just want to see if he'll snap concede. Saras, thank you. Hello, thank you for the follow. Good to see you. Pretty good buff here. I could just freeze that too, right? Okay, maybe I just hex it. He doesn't do what?
Like swatting insects! Like swatting insects!
I don't know. I think it might be okay to play this and freeze it. See if he like magnetizes on it again. I'm just scared. We have an extra minion on board with the totem, so that's kind of valuable. Hopefully it doesn't hit my Doc Holiday from that.
Hope you don't have two left feet.
Hope you don't have two left feet. Alright, so we want this one to die.
Frost bites sharper than bane.
Freeze that. Would I rather discover or would I rather have a slightly bigger minion? I guess I can get the buff. Draw first, I suppose, as well. I mean, I like having the mana flexibility to have the spell and not have to invest the mana to discover the spell. These are all strong considerations. I don't think you're really going wrong with either one.
Like sweating insects! Like sweating insects!
Since I've already got a Tumbleweed and I'm ahead on board, I think I shouldn't take another. The Hex did exist in the deck. We didn't get the Hex, the second Hex offered that we wanted. But we did get one discovered there, and that's honestly probably better. How about you use it? It's not about the size of the minion, it's about how you use it. True. That's at least what I ask everyone to tell themselves.
A curse of frauds upon you. It's really
Elements guide me.
They might as well clear it all, right? Why not? Coin out at 2. Maybe I should coin out at 2. Oh hey, we got the Froggy! We got the Froggy, Smelly. That's why they call me Froggy. Can I get an Azuga? You got me, I got the Frogmeister Supreme. Frogmeister 9000. Hey, wait a minute. Okay.
Thrall versus Uther.
I will fight with honor for Doomhammer.
Red, what's your New Year's resolution? I don't know. I've been trying to exercise more. And I guess I have. Because I've been riding my bike every day again. The weather's been nicer. Since the ice has thawed, I've made sure to ride my bike. I actually rode my bike a further distance the last couple of days. And they put in 3 treadmills in a tiny room in the apartment complex, and I already walked on it once. So, it's not a lot of exercise, but considering I walked on the treadmill last year 0 times, my resolution has been fulfilled. Gave up drinking. That's hard, but also probably rewarding. Little Rascals callback. Wow. Wow.
Is someone there?
I'm gonna do this because I'm looking for Doc. HOLLIDAE. Can I get an Azuga? Azuga, Azuga, Azuga. Where are my cards that do something? They ain't here. They ain't elementals. Alright, I don't know. I could shoot it. If I get a healing, I guess I'm gonna bop it. No healing, no bop it. Got Doc Holiday last night when I logged off. What the heck, did I? I'm a Doc Holiday main. I did have Doc Holiday yesterday. We had a duplicator too, didn't we? Yeah, we had an Elise today. We had a Doc Holiday. Cool Highlander decks. Month and a half strong so far. You're doing great. I'm proud of you. Damn. Darn it. You know how many above? I guess it's just like, it used to matter, right? I feel like knowing this stuff and like counting this stuff used to matter. Now it's just like it doesn't matter. Like there's nothing you can do a lot of the time. Sometimes it matters. Like everything matters a little bit, but it's like I can't do anything a lot of the time. Like you just kind of hope that it wasn't a lot. I guess you can kind of see 1, 2, 3, 4 from this one. I don't know why some things show you and other things don't. Fire spell. Could run that in there, but there's no way that he kills. Oh, okay, there's definitely some way. I hope he uses this to hit, at least. Shit. I need things that die to Tumbleweed. The gym by where I live is so dumb. No shower. Even can't go before work. Hit, hit, hit. Trade. Keeps a 7-1. Disaster. What if I play this instead? It's garbage. We're doing a lot of Mio water flavoring. Are those little things you squirt into the water? 8 mana, Proto Drake. 8 mana, 10/10. Okay. I remember we had like a vendor come in at Target, I think maybe or something. I don't know. One of the Targets I worked at, it might have been right when those released, at least that brand, came in and gave us like 1,000 of them. And we just put them in the break room and people could use them at their will. And I drank them. They were pretty good. They were pretty good, I thought. Kim Z, good to see you. I don't really like flavored water so much, but it kind of felt like, you know, fruit punchy. It was pretty cool. I was moderately impressed. I want to play the Elemental. I want to trade, but both of my cards deal 3. I could double shoot. That feels terrible. What if I play this and this? I deal 6. That feels terrible. Dude, this is such a shit turn. I like refuse. Okay, fuck it. This is such an incredible turn. I wish I could attack them both and cast this. Trying to see if there's a way to keep a 3/1, and I just don't think there actually is. Oh, I didn't realize I was getting 2/2s. That's kind of cool. Can't you? Can't I do what? I made a bunch of like 7/1s and 3/1s. I was trying to efficiently use my cards there, not inefficiently use them. Even squeezing out like an extra hero power or something could provide some value, like a taunt totem or something. I'm still waking up. Couldn't you have crashed thundered so it's on 1 health? An attack and leaves one of those? Yeah. Then I have to use this. I have to spend 5 mana to get a 3/1. That's definitely not worth it. That, ain't worth it. Problem is if he kills it, I don't get the totems. I guess like a taunt or a healing totem could be okay. I probably should have just done this first, actually. Probably wrong to take this, because if these are all alive, then I just win anyway. Orange is the best. I haven't tried any of the brands. Any of the off-brands? Okay. Plus is lethal next turn? Yeah, but this is lethal next turn too, right? Is kind of my point. And then if he has an equality consecration, then you're just down a card and you can't, you know, you can't buy time and you can't draw that card. But now I guess because of the healing, I guess it's might not have been lethal. Lethal thanks to Bloodlust. Yeah, I just don't think it's like not a debate in there. The wind chill card is really, really strong. Might be the difference between getting a Doc Holiday or not, or getting your Steward of the Scrolls and finding Steward of the Scrolls and finding another spell somewhere down the line. 3 or 4 off. I like that I can mulligan those. And I guess I might as well keep that. I don't want to get expensive shit here. I want to get plays before Doc Holiday. Coin the 2 into the 2. I could play the 2 and the 1, and then coin the 5. I had 2 runs yesterday and they went awful. I actually peeked my head in. I saw you were drafting. Arena of all things. Alright, I like this because I could play a 4/3 and freeze. 2 king. I can also coin the 4 into a 2 and a 2. I'm just gonna have a Doc Holiday next turn. This would be a pretty decent just tempo of the Golganeth. If I was getting any overload value. Do I have any overload cards? I have a singleton. What class am I? I have a singleton shaman with somehow no overload cards. Totem Golem. I have 1 overload card. You're right. Feels like he should overload you more than 1, but or at least if he feels like he should have overloaded you more than 1 when he came out. Now it's like, wow. Oh, nice. Nice, Redbeard, nice. Let's freeze this. I could kill it now, but I should have a relatively easy time scooping it up as part of my Crash of Thunder going forward. Thought you had 2 overload cards? I have 2. I have Minecraft Cruiser and that thing. Just 2? Alright, maybe I've got a couple. He trades there, he trades there. I can always whack it, but I don't want to take 7. I don't want to take 7. Might not have a choice, though. Start here, see what happens. Get a frostbite. I guess that doesn't help me. Alright, I'll take 7.
Elements guide me.
I could swing face and try to have this thing soak up the taunt. Maybe that's better. Your spells cast from tendies count towards Ogremancer? No. They have to be cast from your opponent's hand. So whenever your opponent casts a spell, but the tendy is casting the spell. You got a sub? I did? Wait, did I say thanks? Was I chatting? I don't know if I chatted at all. Apologies if somebody gave me a sub and I didn't thank him. It was Shadow, it looks like. Love Shadow Jonathan. He's a good dude. I make careless mistakes and then I immediately regret them. It's funny, when you don't stream and you make mistakes, you don't think about it, right? You don't acknowledge them, or you don't even notice them most of the time. But if you're streaming and there's people watching you, you're gonna also like notice that stuff. But like they're gonna also bring it to your attention. It kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. But it also does help you get better, as you know, frustrating as it can be sometimes.
I can't do that.
Needs to kill the taunt, huh?
Is someone there? No.
The other day I played RBO and totally forgot that she had Rush until I traded 2 whelps. Traded 2 whelps? But you just need 1, right? As long as you have 1 whelp. What do you think is the best turn to play Loyal Henchman? I mean, you can't really look at it in that sense, I don't think. It depends on like what's in your hand and what the state of the board is and all that. That stuff matters more. Are you skipping your turn in order to try to get +1/+1 for the future? Or are you, you know, can you tempo out a 2-mana 4/4 plus another 2 drop? I think you kind of got to factor all that in. I'm going to heal my face. I don't know if I even really need to right now. Take the Jade Lightning, I guess. Let's go Tendy. Okay. Do a little blasty. 1 mana 6/3. For a totem. Clearly the answer is turn 13. Smellyhead will tell you it's turn 13. I think about my mistakes too often in Hearthstone or in life. But yeah, when I first started streaming, for a while, you know, not like the first day, but you know, for a while, I was much more apprehensive about like the plays I made and way more cognizant of the mistakes I made, and I would get embarrassed and stuff like that. And I realized that I don't really care. I don't really care. And everybody makes mistakes. Like, it's just, you know, it's like I would read through chat, and it was like chat was making all these terrible suggestions. I was like, oh, you guys are bad at this too. I thought about going all face, but since he rolled into lifesteal, it's like I kind of have to trade it, right? Otherwise, just gains it back. Still adds as a subscriber. It doesn't look like you're subscribed right now, Hoopatronic. It may have expired. But we have it set so that subscribers don't get ads. I feel like I must clarify that. It's something I definitely don't ever want to enable. Otherwise, why would people subscribe? You're bad too. Collectively, we're all great. Holy book.
Hang on! It's a rocky ride! Here comes the drop!
They see ads. They can't hear you right now, Redbeard. Prime as well. Yeah, it doesn't differentiate the subs. but it doesn't look like you've used your Prime here. Or if you have, you might need to refresh. You might need to refresh, maybe. I like watching ads. It makes me feel normal. You're normal. Happy birthday, Red. Thanks, Lyros. It's my birthday today. Maybe the ad's done. Sometimes you get ads like the audio-only ads or the video-only ads. Sometimes you can still hear audio or video, right? Happy birthday. Thank you, Mr. DZ. You don't get ads on Prime. If you just resubscribe, you might need to refresh for it to kick in. Yeah. You shouldn't have to. Also, sometimes... Imagine being as dumb as me. No, that's okay. I just don't want people to think that if they subscribe, they'll still get ads, and then they're like, oh, well, fuck this guy. So I have to clarify whenever somebody says, I'm getting ads and I'm subbed, because it's not possible. Unless there have been instances where a very small amount of people have claimed to have still gotten ads. I've never come across this myself. And it seems to be tied to certain ad blocks. So you have to like disable your ad block or switch your ad block. But so far they told me, you know, fuck you, shut up.
Thrall versus Gul'dan.
But
Your soul shall be mine for Doomhammer.
you know, we'll see. I don't know if I should even keep the erotic sediment, but the only card I really want like over this is Doc Holliday. So I also could just get a bunch of removal that I can't really use, or I could get like a 7 or an 8 or a 6. So having a card that I can like guarantee some early game action, I think is okay. I feel like my back is like extra crooked today. Like I can't get comfortable. Jeff Bezos wants that money. Yeah, I mean, I don't fault it. It's kind of how you run most online businesses these days. I get it. Ads. I wish the streamers got a better anything from the ads, because it's mostly like not a ton of money. Even for, you know, 800-900 viewers a night. Our last day, our most recent day for ad revenue, we broke 1,200 viewers, and we streamed for over 8 hours, almost 9 hours, and we made $41. And that's the most we've made this month from a single day in ad revenue. Sorry. Oh yeah, that's the most we've made from a day this month. Now, January is slower and so on and so forth, but still, it's like, imagine if nobody subscribed.
So easily.
Whenever you cast a spell, do some other shit. Control a secret. I guess I take Bog Shaper. Yuck. Like, imagine if nobody subscribed or donated any bits, or you never got any sponsorship. Like, you $40 for a 1,200 view stream for 9 hours worth of work. That's not good. You know, you won't really be able to live. And then again, that's the most we would make on a single day in a month. I wonder how much Twitch makes from showing ads for that much time. I believe they say they give you, I don't know what it is, that the split is like pretty close. Maybe they, I don't know. They say it's like close to 50-50 or something, or you can enable programs to have the split be 50-50. January's the worst month? Yeah. And now, again, December, we were probably making double that per day in ads while doing nothing different. But still. 5 mana 8/8 clears my board. I've got to kill the 8/8 at some point. I don't know how or when that will be, but if you showed your tatas on stream, you'd be a millionaire. Would you be too afraid to break the mold? You can't go to work drunk, drilling willy-nilly into people's mouths. Surely being a dentist is harder. Yeah, I imagine being a dentist is harder. I would also imagine, and maybe I'm wrong, I would imagine after a while, being a dentist isn't all that hard. Most days, you're probably just like drilling somebody's teeth and put some goo in it. And you've done it so much that it probably becomes easy for you, but I think it's harder than being a streamer. Oh, tell Dreads that being a dentist, what am I telling Dreads? Being a streamer is the hardest job in the world. Oh, that's what Dreads said? Dreads is he's a silly goose. Mauve Rogue. I mean, it could be somebody who just started a new account and drafted the best deck of all time. And in their, first day or whatever, learned how to...
Thrall versus Valera.
Shall we dance?
For Doomhammer.
His stream seems like an attempt to hypnotize. Dreads? Man, I never really thought of it like that. It does seem like he is trying to... I can kind of see it. Like, that would explain partially, at least, all the lying. My nose is so itchy today. I'm freaking dying here. I'm dying. I'm gonna like... Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try to like blow my nose or something. Wait, why did I... wipe it? No, it's not, nothing's coming out of it. It's dry as shit in there. I think it might be my mustache. Sometimes my mustache gets a little bushy and then all the hairs just push up into my nose. Hey Port, yes. Good to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well. What happened to my board? A lot of 5s, and as a result, I must skip 4. Okay, maybe after this game, I do a quick mustache trim, because it's driving me nuts. That's not the hardest part. The hardest part is having actual talent and a mindset to become a dentist. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. This good kind of looks like me.
Trust no one. Not even me.
You know what'd be a good draw? Crash of Thunder. Crash of Thunder. I touch them all. Like, ooh, I'm gonna blow them all up, so you might as well just trade a couple of them in, just, darn it. That didn't work. Glaciate.
A charming composition.
I could Tidal Wave next turn. Be more inclined, but I might need this. Like, let's say he just plays another 2 3/3s or 4 3/3s, maybe. Could happen. I need to hit this button. Hit this one, I think, would be better for me. Maybe this is better. Mr. Portgaz. Who else do we have here? Gary 61, Flying Screw. Got quite a nice crew here today. Ragtag bunch of Sons of Guns. I like that he's trading. I don't have to play Crash probably now. Which means I can play this. Ooh, do I have to play Crash now because of just this card? That's annoying. If I go 2-1, I have 4. Alright, I'm just gonna freeze this. Oh, I love Protector. Drawing Primordial Book. Unfortunately, I'm gonna just have to deal with this. Won't really be able to do that next turn. Holy Book is always worth playing? I mean, that's true. I'm sorry, I'm not sure exactly what the point of that statement is. Did I say it wasn't worth playing? I'm sorry if I said that. Get an 8 and a 6/6 and my Holy Book. I'm kinda dying though. I mean, Holy Book in draft makes the deck worth playing. Oh. I mean, does it? To some people, sure. To me, yeah, maybe. I don't think it's like so good that it just like always wins you the game. It's just like there are certain situations where you make it to turn 8 or 9 or 10, and then it's so good it wins you the game. But the best things are like, crabs and cards that win you the game really early in the experience. All right, I'm gonna do it because I get an 8 drop as well. As we've learned, most 8s are good. But I may just die to burn 4/5. He puts us a 12, an eviscerate. 8. I have 14. Holy Book better than Crab. I think Crab is better than Holy Book. I think by a pretty considerable margin. Means I have to trade. I can silence and not trade. I think I'm gonna trade. He's gonna trade? No. Did he already attack? He should definitely 100,000,000% go face. Because you can't beat an Anubarak. Like, the longer the game goes. That's probably the best draw in my deck. You know, I'll just use this to get through another taunt if he has another taunt. There are worse 8s than Urak? Yeah. Almost all the 8s are like premium. There's a couple of turds, like Elise, but it's like even then, an 8 mana 6/6 and a 5/5 and a Holy Book added to your hand, like that's still worth it. That's why this card is pretty nutty. Like the low roll is worth it, and the high roll just wins you the game. Okay, he has to kill the thing or die. And funny enough, I don't have lethal now. If he killed the Anubarak and I had the Wind Fury, I wouldn't have lethal either. Whenever I play crab, my opponent treats it like it's a chopped crab. Chopped?
Yes,
Crab?
master.
Oh my god. You know what that is. Dread's bot. So, if I had taken Wind Fury, I'd be in a very good spot. I can play this and get a taunt. I can play this and get the minion that eats a minion. I could trade it and shoot it if I miss, correct? This, I have to kill it. This isn't gonna unfreeze, actually, because I'm gonna kill his minion. You'd think it would, but since I have to kill it, I could just leave it. Nah, I can't do that. Alright, we'll take the Storm Giant, and then I am just gonna suck it up and kill this guy and assume that I'm gonna get there based off of the value of a Anubarak, maybe? Lifesteal. It's a bunch of random cards. What I'm assuming is his highest cost card at the time. Fortunate. Shell game, dealing 25. I'm so unlucky.
Your homes.
Opponents always have the perfect answers. Sounds like you're playing Hearthstone Arena over there.
You here for the tour?
He's got hero power. He probably should hero power? Maybe not now, because he can't play the treasure even. Doc HOLLIDAE. Frostbutt. I really want to play this. I'm gonna go 2. Puts him to 8, removes this guy. Maybe it's better to just trade it. Increase my power by 8, by 4. I can still shoot him in the face for 3.
Can you feel the gift of the sun?
I forgot they changed to Anubarak. It used to just go to your hand when it died. Yeah, it's much, much better now. It's funny, it's much, much better now, but it's still not a super strong card to draft, I don't think. In the sense that there are so many strong cards that if you're paying 8 mana, like you better get a card that wins the game. Like you better get a card that needs to be answered immediately. Because you can just play, you know, Doc HOLLIDAE for 5, or you can just play, I don't know, Sludge on Wheels for 3. Like that card's gonna win the game way before turn 8 and costs, you know, almost a third less. So you need to have this humongous impact. And it needs to be like a Anubarak, right? Where it needs to be like, if it's slow Death Rattle, then it needs to be repeatable. It needs to be like insurmountable. Or if it's like a Battle Cry, it needs to be like Dragon Queen Alexstrasza or something of the sort.
This place is scary. I must choose.
Mold Holy Book. Holy Book. Instant loss. You know what I need? I need Doc HOLLIDAE. What I need to draw right now is Fleet Breaker. You could do this to have a spell, but I'm just gonna play Gatekeeper next turn unless I draw specifically Doc HOLLIDAE. In which case I'm going to do something different.
Is someone there?
Guess I'd play this and pray. Alright, Doc Holliday, boom, give it to me. Doesn't look like we got it. What's the deal with that? Wasn't Doc Holliday the guy from Tiger King documentary? Who had the weird cult of women in his tiger zoo? I don't think so. Doc Holliday was the Wild Wild West figure, wasn't he?
You aren't even ready for this.
Wasn't he a figure? Oh, there's Doc Holliday. Not exactly just on time, but kind of close. Can even hopefully, like, avoid a taunt for a turn or two, or at least break through a taunt and start swinging and not taking damage. Isn't Doc Holliday a Tombstone thing? He was a character in the movie Tombstone.
Hey, I got you, friend.
He said, I'm your Huckleberry. They stole that from me, but you know what? I don't mind. I could bump it to try to set up, like, potentially ensure we can kill it, but we actually aren't guaranteed. So he might chop that, go face. It's still a 2/5 and play a taunt, and maybe we can't get to it. But the way our board and hand look, it looks like we should be able to get to it, even if he plays a taunt. Oops. Maybe not. If we played a Tar Creeper here, I couldn't kill this guy. I want to keep a 2/1. For 2 damage. I think so. It was Doc Antle in Tiger King. Doc Antle? Doc Antle. Bogvan Antle. Also known as Doc Antle. I remember watching that Tiger King documentary and realizing that there are an awful lot of people who are like completely directionless in life, and not like dissing them, but just don't have like anybody helping them or don't know what to do. And you can find yourself, I'm imagining, quite easily, maybe not easily, but potentially captured by these strange figures like Doc Antle or these cults or whatever.
Off the top rope!
I haven't paid attention. Has he excavated even once? No. Oh lord, I thought he won it. Alright, alright.
Elements guide me.
We have 4, 5,
Stone Age.
9, 5. So I just need a lightning bolt. Am I overloaded? I'm not overloaded. This could be good, but this is targetable. I'm just gonna also throw this. It forces him to hero power or die some of the time. We have the silence. He has a daughter named Devi. I remember watching Tiger King. I can't really recall that much about it. I ever have lethal here? I could find lethal.
A charming composition.
Can't remember that much about it.
Well played.
Nope, not falling for it.
Stone Age.
I had to do it like this, didn't I? I think. I was reading about him. 14. He had a long-term relationship with Sumati Steinberg. Oh, they have another child named Tilakam. His first wife claims that he established a polygamous relationship without her consent. Whoops. He has another marriage to Radha Hirsch. He has a third wife, Dawn Thurston. They had 2 children. Holy. His daughters, 2 of his daughters, Tawny and Tilakam, have both been criminally charged for animal cruelties and violations of the Endangered Species Act. But where was this guy born? Can't you hex? That thing can't be targeted. 6 mana, 2/8.
Thrall versus Rexa.
I hear the call of
Daughter
the
of
Wild for Doomhammer.
Tiger King's star, Doc Antle arrested. Well, I hope everybody's getting their shit together. Some people treat real life like it's an MMO. And you gotta do anything you can to get ahead, true. True. Not me, though. I've yet to see the fake out ever work. It worked like 2 days ago. It's worked like that twice on stream. Oh, what a brutal draw. It's worked like that twice on stream, where we didn't really need it to work, but it worked, and we were probably going to win anyway. One time on stream, my opponent had lethal. I was dead on board, could not kill them, and then pointed the card at them, and they conceded one time on stream. It has happened. And that is the Redbeard difference. That's how you get, you know? That's how you make it to the next level. My will is not my own. I could have played this and coined that. But I guess I can like maybe play the 10Ds and the 2 and then play it. Maybe life is an MMO. Yeah, maybe. Why do more people try to get ahead in MMOs and not in real life? Because it's easier to do it in the video game. Pretty sure that was the big Redbeard clip. I don't know if anybody clipped it. I don't know if anybody believed it. It was like so crazy, people just didn't even believe it. Elisu? Use this one. Second best hit. Do something good. Your opponent's something costs more. What did that say? My opponent's spells cost more. Okay, spells matter. If it's like your mechs, one of them is like your mechs cost less. That one sucks. Tumbleweed into Holy Book is going to end this game? Well, I might not make it to Tumbleweed, and I don't have Holy Book. But yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, maybe you're right.
You will not come.
Oh, fuck off, dude. Oh, no. I guess I at least get a lot of stats on the board. This can't attack. The weapon's going to farm you? It looks that way. It does indeed look that way. Surprised you're giving his weapon more value. Well, you don't have a choice. My choice is to play my minions and try not to die, or to play nothing and guarantee that I die. Or to play smaller minions that are less efficient and also die. So, you don't have the... What the fuck? You don't really have the choice of not doing it, I don't believe. They said Giant Tumbleweed into Holy Book ended it. Spammy's in? That's the first spammy I've seen. It feels like, honestly, this feels like a fair card. It feels like... It feels like it should only hit your enemy side of the board.
Hope, citizen.
Ow. Every time. The last card somebody plays is just a goddamn 7 health minion. I think that is a thing that people kind of make a mistake with. It's like people try to play around these things. Oh, that is a silence and a destruction of a minion. It's like chat new. It's like chat new. Very rarely is chat right about anything. Maybe he can't deal with this. He'll end up killing himself with a weapon. Sometimes they end up killing you. He could silence my guy, push 13, arcane shot me and kill me. That might happen. Good lord. You're telling me chat was right? It's sickening. I swore it would never happen.
My shield for Argus.
Crazy turnaround? Well, it all stems from us making the plays we made, right? Forcing his minions to still interact with our board, forcing him to take damage with the weapon. We really were never as far behind as it seemed, because one of his minions couldn't attack, and because he had a two-sided board clear, so he had to take damage on his side too. And then, you know, we put a 5 mana 11/10 on the board that he swung into, right? He killed half of it, took 5, Like all those plays add up, and then they give you a chance to win. But again, by not playing any of those cards or playing around his weapon, you ensure you lose the game. Rapidu's so smart. I did my best. In this game, it worked out.
Plans are coming to
But it doesn't always
fruition
work out.
For Doomhammer.
Alright, so we're gonna have to beat Sludge on Wheels. We're gonna want to find Doc Holliday. We got Doc. The rest of our hand, not good, but there's a chance we could draw 2-drop next turn. And then this hand is sort of saved. Particularly if we get a 2-mana elemental. We had a couple in the deck.
It's completely safe.
It was the AoE. The AoE definitely didn't hurt. Boy. Boy, howdy. Give him that or give him this? I think I'd rather give him this. So I might need to gain the life after whacking into a few things. It's like, yeah, you lose the ability to enable this turn. Interesting. He doesn't get the sludge added to his hand. So what do I do? I could just shoot it. I guess I'd still rather do this. I can get a spell. I can get a taunt totem. Get a 1/1, which is unfortunately the worst one. It's better than my legendary, I think. Maybe it's so humble. Maybe it's so smart and humble. True. I mean, no. Otherwise, I'm not humble anymore.
You will not come closer.
So I can do what? Trade here and shoot here to make sure that I can keep swinging. It does enable my prairie card as well. I can think of other adjectives. What's up, Tobogganator? 3 out of 4 days in a row? This is a luxury. It's a luxury I can't afford. I can't pay his appearance fee. It's too pricey.
Buying or selling.
Deformed poet. Jibby! Jibby! Jibbity-doo-dah! People love that chicken from Popeyes. They also love that deformed poet. Some scientists who are learning so much about animal behavior by studying his brain. What can I say? I miss the smell of swamp in my nostrils. Did you? Is that a smell you would consider missing? I could see it. Red, what's your favorite thing to eat and why is it ass? Maybe pizza? Maybe a pizza ass? You know?
Elements guide me.
Enjoy your burned card, chum. More sludge in his deck? Ask pizza is good, can confirm. That wasn't sausage giblets that fell onto your pie, my friend. It was Dookie. You ate it up. You need to be held accountable for your malfeasance. Pizza with pineapple is the best. Trek was based on Bert's life. True story. I lived in a swamp for 3 years. It is not a smell I miss. Wait, you actually lived in a swamp? There's some bad smells here in Eugene, Oregon at times. Apparently there's like some sort of like wood processing plant or paper processing plant that leaves like bad fumes. First I thought it was me, but it turned out it wasn't. Deal 2, deal 3, deal 4. Just keep whacking, just keep whacking. If your plants stink like a shit. Yeah, I think during the summer, I don't know, it's like you smell it more. LA smelled like dirt and urine. Eugene smells like fart and chemicals sometimes. It's a weird smell. It doesn't smell like fart. It smells like, I don't know. It smells like musty, kind of chemically, but not chemicals. Like a little bit of chemical in nature. I haven't smelled it in a while. During the winter, I don't think you really smell it. Maybe they don't. I don't really know anything about it. Rudy said that that's what they do. I wouldn't have known. 5 and 4. Or 5. 5. You know what? He gets 2, 3. He gets an extra 4 health. But I get to push an extra 1 damage. And I get to keep my guy alive and healthy. I think that's probably better. Not, I mean, it's healthy for now, right? It's like an energy processing plant with coal. I think it's a paper plant, somebody said. But I'm not sure. Contrary to Alez's little joke, I'm actually not an overt expert on stinctitude. I might still silence it and kill it.
Elements guide me.
I'm not gonna silence it and kill it, because I can hit a taunt, but, you know, you could. Like, if he has a nether, it's like... I'd rather do it like this. They smell when they do weekly exhaust fumes? Yeah, it's probably like exhaust or something. Oregon is the greatest wood US producer after Alaska. There's a lot of wood here. And that was before my arrival, where it ticked up even a little bit more.
To control life, we must wield the power of death. You serve me now.
Did this Jabronis just kill me? Oh, no, this doesn't have taunt. Unfortunately, it didn't get a weapon achievement. Bonjour! Wicked mon ami, what a joy to lurk. A kitten stream last night. Wait, the two of us were lurking the same stream? There should be an achievement for beating a shaman in arena who has played Doc Holiday. True, there should. All we need is Jesty and a few other people, and we got the whole gang together. All we need are these 952 people. Plus another 9,057 people. And then if you could just be so kind as to raid me after that, that'd be cool. Holy Book is OP? Well, it was really the Doc Holiday that did it, and some of our resourceful quick thinking also helped a lot. I'm looking for that Doc. This stage of the game, I need that Doc on 4. Almost the perfect Doc game. Because you had the 1010 frog from the book. That would have been the next level Doc game. Doc Holiday? I don't need Doc Holiday yet. Just need him in the next few turns. Ham Slice and Zesty ride in on a motorbike and a sidecar. Hammy was here 2 days. I was on in the afternoon the other day. I can't remember if you were here. I don't think you were here that day. She's a kind-hearted lady. Haven't seen Zesty probably for another month or two. 2 months? 3 months? Guess we could look up. She has numbers by her name, doesn't she? User, Red, Zesty, 11? Is she 11? 11. Her last message here was October 30th. So there's a chance, you know, there's a chance we may see her again soon. Oh, that's from there. Alright, let's shoot that. I guess I'm doing this. I know what I'm doing next turn. Praying I draw a 4. Or a 1. Not another 5. Do you know Ock's real name?
Reporting for duty.
Who's Ock? Am I Ock?
Elements guide me.
Well, it's good that he had a bad turn. It's bad that we had a bad turn. I'm all for Beardy. He's showing his boobs on stream. I'll be impressed if you draw one. I have one in my deck.
Ping my
Vanya.
entertainment tax. Thanks for resisting, friend.
Thank you, Brenda. There's a turn too late. Swing.
Elements guide me.
Shoot. Kill. Thank you so much, Vanya Faye, for the 13 months of sub with your Prime. You definitely don't gotta pay, but, you know, I appreciate it all the same. Doc Ock is short for Dr. Oklahoma. He was born in Oklahoma. That's where he first got his mechanical arms. What's your last message?
We seek your counsel.
Out of shotgun ammo. Can't hold back top D any longer.
Heard our plea.
I think so, yeah. I think that was it. That was her last message.
Handle it.
3, 2, 4, 2, 5. Raid. I can play a 5 next turn. How delightful. Plus, I might be doing like the Tendi maneuvers here. I'd go insane if I lived in Oklahoma. I've never been to Oklahoma. I think about it. I think I'd like to visit some of the, you know, some of those states. But then I feel like if I did, I would probably regret it. But maybe not. I mean, you can't really know unless you go, right? Can't know unless you go. Oklahoma, that's interesting. I always felt like Mike Ock felt a little off. It's a different place and a different person and a different thing. That's how I feel about them. Yeah, but I haven't been, so it's like maybe they're great. Maybe. Overloading here means 7 mana next turn, which means 5 and 2 is still a possibility. Sorry, I've got to pay the jingle tax. You guys showing up and it's 2:30. Forgive me one moment. I hear you, my friend. Opening the door.
Accidents, they happen, you know.
Oh, well.
With every strike, we will strike back harder.
Led shows up, and our kitty friend shows up too. What are you gonna do? I haven't either, just Colorado, which is cool. I feel like Colorado would be cool, but again, I've never been. But I feel like Colorado would be cool. Cat friend has arrived. That might pull Tasney out alert. I see a tail sticking up. Got a lot of debris on the desk. He will certainly be knocking off. It looks like he wants to say hello. What a sweet guy. What a real sweet guy. The people want to see you. Wow. You never show him, me. He shows himself. Let me move this in case he wants to. Sometimes he wants to sit here. Wow, look at him go. Gotta scratch up some stuff over here. Oh god, I gotta take my turn. Can trade there, hit there, trade here, hit here. Do this and this. Hope he destroys your Pokemon. I don't know what he wants to destroy, but he will destroy something. There's so many places you could be rubbing your head on.
Yes, all of them.
And aren't the pile of $1 million Pokemon cards. Oh, where's the stream? Oh, where's the stream? It's not looking anymore. Oh, wait, yes. Yes, I do think I will take a 10-10 rush lifesteal. Hey, where's my Doc Holiday?
None may steal our secrets.
The light dims, but we fight. Another test. My favorite.
He doesn't want to play with the string right now. What the hell is that? I mean, what the hell is going on here? Where's my guy? He shrunk me. Straight up. Let's play this, I guess.
There's still more? That's incredible.
I'm gonna pretend like I got a freezing trap. Get out holy booked. Did he holy book me? Oh no, I holy booked him. What if that was freezing? I guess there's nothing you can really do about it, huh? Okay. Okay, I guess he's back.
There's still more?
What a card to draw. What a nice card to draw for him. Healing Totem would be good for me. How do you do, Red? How's tonight been? Pretty good. We had an 8-win Priest, and now we have a 10-win Doc Holiday Shaman. That's good. Looks like, okay, I was gonna say looks like we might get another win, but maybe not. We'll try though. I'm gonna take, honestly, I'm gonna take the Bloodlust because it gives him about one turn, right? It's about one turn to draw an answer here. And then we just kill him. If you take the Hex and he draws a Yeti, then you need to trade the Yeti, you need to push it, he gets another draw. Bloodlust just ends it here the majority of the time. 6, 10, 11. Now, it may look like BM, but if we queue into him again, we want to face him a little bit tilted. We want him a bit tilted here. So in case, so we want to queue up fast so we can face him again. Oh, I already have a...
Thrall versus Valera.
Stay in the shadows.
For Doomhammer.
Going first. Probably should keep the Frostbite, but will mulligan it away. Looking for that Doc Holiday. Finding instead an Elemental and a way to get rid of our shitters here. I love doing that too, Red, discovering the lethal even when I had it. I mean, you might need to, like I said, face him tilted. Not even BM, just a fella having a little fun. He didn't know we had the lethal. Plus, we're allowing ourselves to potentially make a misplay, so it's almost like we're benefiting them. What if I, you know, miscounted and then he lived and then he deathwinged and then he died 3 turns later? Hello, Red, you big dumb goof. You know, I don't think I fit the bill of the big dumb goof kind of. You know, what with being so small and slender and smart. Doc Holiday, do the damn thing. Not exactly what I want. I summon Yogg. You just have to click these 5 things in no specific order. Prep, dart throw. Good news is we can freeze a Velorock. Bad news is I ain't got my doctor. That's a problem. Raid leader. That is not good. I'm gonna freeze it. Could shoot it, but I'm not gaining any life. I need to cycle through the deck. Could shoot it now. I'll gain 2 life back. That's kind of a good draw. Because is this at the end of his turn? The end of his turn. We can scoop up some of this board. We're gonna take 6. You ever feel like a crash test dummy that someone stole and left in a rocking chair? Surrounded by smoke from a pipe and hearing country music from an old radio? No. This is gonna be great for my book in 9 turns or whatever. Where's this from? Fool's Gold gave him an elemental, a golden slagmaw. Kinda like that he's throwing away a charge. Or, you know. You ever feel like Tom York's dance teacher? Yes, sometimes. Da 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 da. There's an empty space out of my heart. What's the song called?
Feed that fish.
Lotus Flower?
Wrangling whelps is harder than it looks.
Oh, he had another weapon? Okay. Silence any minion attacked by this. I think that makes sense. To throw away the charge if you're going to be equipping a 4-3 here. Are you human or are you dancer? I'm a human. Me here again, don't just get distracted and just keep on winning. Where's the song request, Red? I want some Toxic Avenger up here. Alright, link one. Or don't, and I'll pick one, okay? Your choice. It's going to play after this one. I also still have something in my eye.
You have no
Sounds like a legendary. It's another slag maw? Oh my god, and the sword eater. Well, that's a problem. What a strange music video.
Choose soon.
Lag my balls. I gotta kill him before those things kill me. Kinda can't. Oh, there's my dock. Probably too late.
I will not wither away so easily.
Definitely not helpful. Maybe I can discover a tumbleweed or draw a tumbleweed next turn. I also need him to not excavate. Good night, Red. Alright, good night, Killer. Thanks for being here. You can overrule. Man, what a great song. I like this tune. I thought I want everybody to milady me when I pop into a chat. Milady's one of my go-tos. Greetings when I get the opportunity. Oh, and he got the plagiarized too. Yuck. Oh my god, what is I think he's tearing up the couch. What I needed, I guess. Could be ambush. Check W. It was ambush. Welcome back, Buster. That's a lot of slag maws. That's a lot of slag maws. You don't want to. Here. Alright, I need another one. How do I get another one? It doesn't have space, so it doesn't get a poison minion. Is this thing ready to go? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't want you eating that here. You know what? Why don't you eat this? Yeah, eat this string. It's a good toy for you. What happened? What'd I do? Shh, look on. Shit show of honor. Freezing trap. I need to kill this one. No, I kind of need to kill that one. I need to swing also to get a taunt. I need this as well. Wait, I have all this crap. I didn't get a taunt. I can't give him this back. Oh my god. I'm just screwed. I'm screwed. Alright, whatever. Help me. Fine. At least you know in how many turns you will die. I don't know. It could be as early as this turn that I die. I thought we might come back after we got that tumbleweed. Wait, I'm 11-1? I thought I was. Please, furry friend, you don't have to knock over everything. Knock over everything. Doc sends his regards. I mean, if we got the doc before turn 8, he's chilling.
Choose soon.
He's chilling over here. He has several claws inside of me. Glaciate. Gigantic taunt. And glaciate? Hit there, hit there, hit there. I don't have to take any damage. Wait, we could possibly win? Is this coming out? Oh, that's coming out in one turn. Maybe I can't win. And I'm gonna give him a poison minion if I play this. I'm not gonna get the buff on here.
You fell right into my trap.
I need to summon. Maybe I can get an elemental from here. Oh my god, I can't even see. Taunt elemental. After you play an elemental. Oh shit. Alright, that was kind of hard. It's harder for It's harder to try to play that out with a cat on you. Oh god. It is harder. I think we played this pretty well, honestly. I think we gave ourselves chances. The early tests, we were behind all game, right? What else happened? Like 8 Frostwolf Kennels has been not good for me. How many dinosaurs do you want? This Murloc is insane. This Murloc's been good for him. Triple 7s. Do we ever fatigue him? No. I guess what if I get a holy book here? Don't I just push a big chunk? 7, 8, 9.
My hand is too full.
I guess you could remove these, right? Use a wireless headset when you have a cat. I actually need to... Sometimes he jumps on the computer and turns it off in the middle of the stream. I should probably put something over that so he can't do that. Possible. Doesn't seem to be... Okay, oh my god, give me Holy Book. Well, I could kill it, potentially.
A charming composition.
It's never good enough, right? 5, 6, 7, 8. Is there anything I could draw? Don't believe so. Still have another shot for 12. Yeah, I didn't realize we were 11 and 1.
Well played.
My cat connoisseur eats the wireless adapter out of the USB because it has a light on it. What are my cats shooting wires? And I mean, I guess you can't really control him all the time, especially like while he's like kicking him out while I'm streaming. But he's got an infinite amount of toys now. There's just toys everywhere. And string and stuff. He can chew on that, can't he? If he dies, he has more lives. Who? Sebastian? He'll never die. I mean, I can build a minion that gets out of the way of Sludge, at least, if he doesn't play it 2. Plays 2, it's like, you can still trade it, right? I mean, we know the Sludge is coming. He free kills this. What can I do? Okay. That wasn't Sludge. It was much better for me. Oh wait, that doesn't die though. Alright, Doc HOLLIDAE, where are you? Freeze the 3-1 in case he wants to trade. Doc HOLLIDAE, waiting room. My kitty passed, but he was 15. Oh, Poet was talking about your account. Yeah, 15's good. 20 is better. 25 maybe? 25 for most. I think that'd be like the minimum age. 35 maybe. I mean, at least he had to discard a card. Don't trade. Don't be lame. Well, that ain't gonna be a card that gets you a win in the 11-2 game. Wish dogs and cats lived that long. That'd be good. 44 years old. Seems fair. But I guess we all go eventually, as far as I know. And maybe, I don't know, maybe we come back. Maybe we come back and do it again, only I'm a little more handsome this time. Okay. While it looks like it's 100% over, it's not 100% over. I would say it's like 98.92% over.
We'll be fine.
We just need to get the guy that eats the guys. Then he needs to have nothing. We didn't get the guy who eats the guys. He'll unfreeze. He'll push 9. I'll die. But I guess... I mean, you could take Alec here. It's just not big enough. It doesn't even kill them. At least this way, if he goes face, I can take this. I mean, I know none of that's going to happen, but like, I think that's better. And then, yeah, if he's trading here, there's a wider range of things I could find that could answer this. Maybe he still has to double trade, though. Aw, shucks. The tendril screwed us there. Tendy screwed us there. Alright, so it's gotta be this, and then top deck a Tumbleweed. Or I guess he plays like a Proto. He trades, double trades, plays a Proto, pushes 2. We need something better than a Proto. We need something with Taunt. He plays an 8 mana 5/7 demon. We take that. That's how the comeback starts. Darn. That's very different. That's very different. Okay, I suppose I should go to work. See you lovelies on the flip. Alright, later, Wicked Kid. Thanks for being here. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. At least you gave that guy his first experience ever playing against a raid leader at 11 wins. Yeah, that's true. Okay. I mean, pretty good. Night Captain. Kill his thing. Oh man, what if that had cast Shadow Word Death? We actually, I think, could come back. There's the guy. We needed him. We needed him earlier. We had him on 8 last game and on 9 this game. And the games where you have a shot, you need to hit him on 4 or 5. Tumbleweed? Ooh, that could be a Tumbleweed next turn. Hex. 1 mana short. Let's see what we would have got. Bone Blast. 6, 9, 10, 11.
You would make a fine
Disciple. Hey, you know what? Thanks. That's a compliment where I come from. Findisciple.edu. Yum, yum, yum. This is not the interesting kind of BM. If this is not the interesting kind. And if you're gonna BM, you gotta do it fast. You gotta do it fast too. You can't just be dragging ass the whole time.
You will not come closer.
Damn. If I had gotten Giant Tumbleweed and he didn't play the taunt, could have hit and got that. I guess I'm technically alive if I get the Canary. No, because he can shoot me in the face. Taunt. A taunt that rolls another taunt plus a taunt totem. Alright, everything in his hand dies to Giant Tumbleweed. And we get Giant Tumbleweed. I've played Arena for years. Does Firestone help with building a good deck? Yeah, all those things help. They're not like foolproof, and they won't like help you get better if you just take what they offer and don't analyze it internally at all. You need to think about like what they're offering and why. You need to sometimes probably disagree with them. But initially, I think you're probably safe to just take anything they offer. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Tumbleweed. Maybe not. Maybe not. Alright, I hope you guys had fun watching that. If you watched it on YouTube, make sure to hit the like, the subscribe, the comment. Make sure to subscribe on YouTube and leave a comment. And do all that other crap too. It helps.